صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا.
Now, this broadcast was made, we're so excited to welcome our sponsors on board because they went out of their way to be part of this event. First up, we'd like to welcome the CEO of Penny Appeal, Sister Shanaz Park. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Hilaal TV.
Assalamu warahmatullah. It's such a pleasure to be here this evening.
Welcome to Cape Town.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure being here. Beautiful city.
Looks like you brought the warm weather because we had terrible cold in the week, so it's warmer a little today.
It was a fair swap. The moment I landed, I think the Cape doctor got hold of me, so I gave off some of the Durban heat, swapped it for a slight cold. So, yeah.
Your organization does wonderful work in and around South Africa and some parts of the world as well. I was in Egypt last year and I was chatting to Nasser, Dr. Nasser, and he was saying that you guys were present there as well. Tell our viewers a bit about the wonderful work you do.
A lot of our work primarily focuses across an array of products and projects, actually, which is focused around orphan and vulnerable children, water and sanitation projects, food security, education, and of course youth development, which is really, really close to our hearts and what we do. We've also got a fantastic range of international projects, such as work in Gaza, Palestine, work with Syrian refugees, as well as within the African continent. So that work still continues behind the scenes, a lot of different boxes, but all of the work literally focused around transforming communities, transforming lives.
You are here today to be part of this event as well. What does Nasheeds mean for Penny Appeal to also be part of an event like this?
Well, I think the entire concept of nasheeds in South Africa is something that we haven't really tapped that much into and then brought it to the limelight. So we've had our own fair share of nasheed events, and when this came along, we were really excited because it adds to the vibe, if I can call it that, within South Africa, developing this concept of nasheeds. And if you take it back to communities, I mean, we often hear of sport bringing people together, sport being used as a tool for development and upliftment, especially with youth. Why not nasheeds? It's something that brings communities together, brings people together, and we were really happy to see that there was a movement, especially noting that Fusion themselves do some really amazing work. It was really heartwarming to see that there's similarities and synergies. So we're really ecstatic to be a part of it.
I'm glad you're here to also be part of this and for us to take this to the rest of the world as well. Words of encouragement for other corporates to also get involved, other NPOs, NGOs, to support initiatives like this.
I think now more than ever, the landscape around charitable work has now expanded tenfold. Everywhere we look, to be honest, there's charity organizations, there's small community-based organizations, and I think we have to now extend ourselves and apply our thinking beyond the food packs, beyond the food parcels. What does it take to rehabilitate communities? What does it take to rehabilitate the youth who are the future? It takes things like social interaction, social engagements, communities and corporates coming together, putting events together, being able to basically leverage that goodness, I think, to be able to shape a better future. So the call is definitely there for more synergies, for more people to be able to work together. And I hope to see it happening in the foreseeable future.
Where can our viewers get hold of you on your social media platforms?
Please follow us and follow the work we do on our social medias. It's Penny Appeal SA or Penny Appeal South Africa. You're also able to visit our website, which is pennyappeal.org.za, and also feel free to reach out to us at our offices. All details are on the website and through our social media pages.
Jazakallah so much once again for being here. All the very best.
Thank you, and to you.
Salam. That's CEO of Penny Appeal, Shanaz Paruk, being part of the event tonight and graciously sponsoring this live broadcast.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everybody. Respected mothers, sisters, fathers, brothers, everybody who's made their way here today. I see the hall is filling up, so we're really excited to see such a great turnout. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Shanaz Parekh. I am the CEO of Penny Appeal South Africa. And you may be wondering, what is the affiliation in terms of having Penny Appeal alongside this Nasheed show? It's very simple, really. We looked at the actual concept of Nasheed shows and what does Nasheed mean for so many people, right? Why do people gravitate towards it? And we realized that it's very much an investment in community. It brings people together. It honors our deen. It honors various stories that can be portrayed through Nasheed. And we really wanted to be a part of something that brought community together. Now, what's even more exciting, as I stood backstage earlier, was the hustle and bustle with so many young people. And I think we could all agree that in today's times, being able to see youth who are invested in something for the goodness and the betterment of society is really indeed refreshing. Now, those of you who know Penny Appeal South Africa, a lot of our work focuses primarily on orphaned and vulnerable children, water projects, sanitation, education, work in Syria, Palestine, Yemen, but at the crux of all of that is very much our interest in youth development and being able to establish a great future, because we all know that the youth that succeed is our future that succeeds, and the youth are our future. So being able to be a part of something, ingrain it within our society, that the time has now come for us to invest more. It's not just about, like I said earlier, the food packs or the water or being able to provide education. Those are essential things. But what makes our communities great are the people that underpin our communities. It's the values of our communities that make better communities, stronger communities. And I think that the youth is a really great place to start. So I'm really thrilled to be here this evening. Penny Appeal South Africa is really happy to be a part of something like this. We hope to see many more efforts and initiatives come about where youth are brought in to positive change, so they can obviously contribute to as positive change makers to our communities. Inshallah, let's rewrite the value system in our communities. Let's try and take back and remove all the negativity that we know in a positive light. So I do hope that you will enjoy this evening, and here's to having a wonderful evening ahead, inshallah. Well done to all the organizers and all those who have participated. We wish them well, and sit back and enjoy, inshallah. Shukran.